I haven't done a self-indulgent video in a while, so you're just going to have to indulge me as I indulge myself. Or you can just stop the video. That way everyone wins. I got sick. I've been sort of coming down with an illness. I finally got sick. It serves me right for invoking the wrath of the psychic spiritualist community here on YouTube. They have sent a pox upon me. Actually, I had some pretty weird dreams last night, too. You guys need to get out of my bed. It was pretty weird. There was a very large ladybug on a very green grass thing. Very, big ladybug. And it was really cold. It's really cold now. You know, it's December, right? It's cold even here in Japan. And I thought, my God, that poor big ladybug's it's gonna be very hard for it to live. It's so cold. It shouldn't be out. It shouldn't do that. So, I don't know. I've invoked the wrath of something. People are coming out of the woodwork all over the place. And they're all sending me their psychic vibes, and they're screwing up my immune system and my dreams. That aside, the Japanese have this really goofy way of doing really intelligent things that the rest of us would feel very stupid doing. And I'm not super crazy about Japan or the Japanese. I kind of just see them as really anyone else. But there are some things that are very groovy about the Japanese, and this is one of them. You know, Japan being one of the places with the highest population density, maybe in the world. I don't know. I don't know how they compare. Because Beijing, you know, say China, okay, lots of people, but lots of space. You see, Japan, lots of people, not a lot of space. I live in a small town, and it's about the size of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, to give you an idea. Anyway, I got sick today. I had an observation. I love those. That's when my boss comes to, my immediate boss, and then my more senior boss, right before the most senior boss of my branch, of my company, and someone else. I'm not sure who that was. She was a new face. Who knows? And, of course, a couple of the head teacher of the school that I happen to have been teaching at today, all sat in on a 4th grade class. It was real easy, though, because I'm doing this Christmas lesson all as well. Anyway, they saw that I was wearing a mask, and they're like, "You don't have influenza, do you?" Because it's a big scare over here. Nobody wants to get sick because sickness is spread very, very quickly in Japan, because there are very, very many people in very, very little space, and you know, they just spread like wildfire. And the Board of Education, or the local government branch that negotiates my contract through my company, it's very convoluted, wants to keep tabs on all the teachers and all the adjunct kind of teachers like I am, as to when we have influenza, and tell us not to go to work. They shut down schools for sake of keeping influenza from spreading. I've had classes canceled because there just weren't enough kids to come to class. Like I'm sure someone was healthy, but it wasn't enough for the teacher to decide that it was any good. And you can see that I keep moving the damn thing up. And actually, this is not the right kind of mask. I think this mask is only good for pollen. And I just shows you how intelligent I am. I feel like an idiot in this country. I really do. It drives me nuts. Anyway, you see these masks pop up on people who are both sick and not sick. It's both a preventative and sort of a courtesy sort of thing, where if you see someone, you get on a subway or whatever, you're all congested and someone's hacking and coughing, they do it into their arm and into a mask. You feel a little safer, and you do kind of appreciate it once you're in that situation, and then it doesn't feel so weird to wear these around. Everyone else does, so it's cool. It's good stuff. But of course, I asked the company, I said, look, this will be my first time going to a doctor in Japan, so I have to let you guys know how that experience goes. And can you help me find a hospital or a clinic that speaks English or has English speakers on staff? And they found me a place. They sent me the website. The website has no English, of course, on it, so I'm a little skeptical as to how much English the staff speaks, but we'll find out. And they also, of course, told me that, on Wednesdays, they happen to be open towards, 7:30, or open until 7:30, so if you want to go and get an influenza check, tonight, so we can tell the Board of Education tomorrow morning, that'd be great. Of course, I didn't. They're not my parents, as much as they would like to be. And I love them all dearly, but no, they're not my parents. So I decided to go buy some grocery store sushi. I bought some green daifuku, which I don't think is called daifuku, but it's a kind of daifuku that's green. So that's the name I gave it. Anyway, and a big bowl of noodles, or udon, for those who are familiar with that sort of thing. And tomorrow morning, I guess, from between 8:30 and 11 o'clock in the morning is the only time they're open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I shall experience fully the welfare state of Japan. And, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'm sure I'll also have plenty of stuff to talk about. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay cool, stay in school. Oh, please don't let me end it on that. No!
Come on, do your thing, everybody follow me. I'm bringing